Who are you fighting? Obi asked Abure. The presidential candidate of Labour Party in last year's election, P2B, has replied Barrister Julius Abure, who accused him of betrayal. Daily Trust reports that at the party's National Executive Council NEC meeting on Monday, Abure accused both Obi and the sole governor of the party, Dr. Alex Oti of Abure State, for ganging up against him by organizing a stakeholders meeting in Umahi, Abure State, where a former Minister of Finance, Mrs. Esther Nenandi Usman, was elected as chairman of a 29-man caretaker committee to resolve the crisis in the party. Contacted, Obi, who spoke through Comrade Ibrahim Omar, spokesperson of P2B Media Reach, POMR, expressed disappointment with Abure. I am disappointed but not surprised by the false accusation of betrayal labeled against our principal, Mr. P2B, by Julius Abure, the embattled national chairman of the party. It is clear that this is a politically motivated attempt to mislead the public. The stakeholders meeting of the Labour Party held at Umahi on Wednesday was meant to resolve the lingering leadership crisis and chart a way forward. The decision was not in any way personal. Therefore, the obedient movement have stand in total solidarity with the actions and decisions of the stakeholders, which have always been guided by commitment to unity, justice and transparency, Omar said. He accused Abure of misleading the public and defaming the character of Mr. P2B and even reaching the extent of calling him a betrayer. He said, simply because he intervened for justice, Abure's tenure ends in June, but he refused to leave the stage and also vowed that he is ready to fight. Who is he fighting? We understand his desperation for power, but it is high time for him to put the interest of the party over his personal interest. We will not engage in name-calling and character assassination. Instead, we call on Julius Abure to accept the outcome of the intervention by Mr. P2B and Governor Alex Oti, which aimed to resolve any misunderstanding and chart a way forward. Now, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this crisis. I've said it before when I heard of this issue. When I heard Julius Abure came outside and you started, saying things, I'm like, I don't understand. Why are you telling us this? Are we members of Labour Party? Go and meet them now. Why are you coming out to tell us super story? We are not interested. In fact, what they do was plenty. Only in Nigeria, within how many months, fuel don't cost, gas don't cost, food don't cost, everything, don't even water. These days, if they say go drink water, it's no longer like go drink water before. It's no longer like go drink water before. We say you go get which one they call 18 naira, you go buy one bag of pure water. Nah, these days you don't pay times 5. Pure water now is now 400 or even if not 500 in some places for per bag. One piece, some places you go, one piece, they tell you it is 14 naira or 15 naira. It is that bad. So, what thing they do was plenty. Make these people, most especially this Julius Abure, be say they cause the trouble for Labour Party. Make him do it, make him carry on wahala shift to go front. We Nigerians, as we did so, we are battling a lot of things. Only us. God don't solve our problem. Oh. God gave us a beautiful, God took Nigerians to a beautiful garden and gave them that garden. But since our leaders don't say they're not going to allow us drink water drop cup, the next thing to do is for us to do it and find a way we are going to live or cope with our problem. We have to find a way around it. We do not we do not want to start entertaining any political shenanigans. We never reach election period. 2027 is still, yes, it's not too far, but for now, I beg, make we leave them. That is what I said when I read that particular accusation by Julius Abure. And I'm like, I beg, Labour Party, in fact, any party coming out to speak leadership issues, any party coming out to speak leadership issues now, any party coming out to speak election issues, those people, they know carriers for mind because they don't care whether we go forward or we do not go forward, whether we are alive or we die. So, Julius Abure, who in the fight? Let me give us a flashback, or let me give a background story. What happened was there have been crises in Labour Party since after the elections. In fact, I can remember vividly that this same Julius Abure was accused by the treasurer of the party that he was, what's it called? That he was actually, funds were missing. I think that was what, I don't know many things, but I heard that particular and I cannot forget. In my mind, that I'm like, funds are missing. Even that time, the person using food chest just call her out. Say make him talk. Even at the point, the person can't say whether then they threaten her, say I beg, a lot of things were happening that time. Both PDP, they had their crisis and and I say, okay. Now, only for us to start hearing now that this same Abure is now causing trouble. It is no longer, we all know that it was Lamidi Papa and the other man, what's his name, Araba and B, that man, that two of them, they're the one causing trouble. And all of a sudden, Abure is now one of them. I'm like, Kilon Sele, all of a sudden, now, because this issue has been going on for quite some time, and they have not been able to find a solution. Governor Alex Oti, who is the only and sole governor in Labour Party, and P2B came together and like, you know what? Everybody, then say everybody making a call. We have to find a way around this. We cannot, and the thing is, you cannot continue to live in crisis. A house that is divided against itself will not stand. So they need to come together and do what? Look away to, move on from the particular problem where they keep them for one place. So they said everybody come to Omar here. This man and his people did not go. I don't know whether they went to, but they're sounding as if they did not go. Who hold them, made them no go? I know. No. Now they went there and they were able to agree. A larger part, majority carries the vote for democracy now. A larger part of Labour Party, they move forward and they accepted the solutions preferred by, what's it called, Labour Party. By everybody. This one no be matter of saying now only Alex Oti or P2B they talk. Everybody follow, say okay, now this will not be the way forward. And then you are coming back and you're not going to agree. EFCC and DSS, I'm like, share this man okay. Waiting concern DSS inside intra-party as an intra-party issue. This is not between a party and a particular party. This is a party as in your people. You want they call DSS for them. Now they say, this matter don't pass, be careful. Before you know it, Julius Abure can start. May they ask P2B and what's it called? Aisha Yusufu. They're the one that are in charge of the campaign fund. They should ask them. They should know. I'm like, who ask you all this thing with it? Person will be say they panic. You just they talk anything will come to your head. Why is this man they do? Meanwhile, waiting they don't discuss, waiting they don't agree, they do. So it is now later than I heard that intent don't expire. If no one step down, why no one step down? Waiting be the difference between you and our leader. Is it some people I keep telling us that some of us who accuse our leaders, they are this and that. We if they leave us, we will do worse. I bet this story don't too long. I say I no go even focus. I've ended up saying I don't give on that talking. Forget say you know the one way they important to everybody now. Nah, how we go use buy our food cheap, how we go buy food cheap, how we go buy foodstuff cheap, how we go buy everything they call them, how we go feel live, below our means now different. Not be all this one. That is the cocoa now. All this one they are doing, all the shenanigans, will be for us. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.